Hi, I'm Cara Reedy. I'm the director of the Disabled Journalists Association. I am a journalist, and I fell into journalism um, kind of just completely by accident. Uh, my whole life has sort of been rebellion. Most, I'm a dwarf, and most dwarfs are really considered to be, and I don't think most people realize this, we're considered to be kind of subhuman. So no one's really looking for us or looking for us to do anything. So even in grade school, to get to do double dutch sometimes was a complication, not because I couldn't do it, but because people had decided I couldn't do it. So we would sit and have arguments about whether I could do it or not. And then I would do it, and they're like, "Oh, you can actually do that." Yes, it's really just you who thought I couldn't.
Mm.
Um, but when I went to college, I was in the theater department, and they again were just like, "Oh, you can't be an actor because no one will hire you, so we're not going to really invest time or money into teaching you."
Mm.
Even though I was paying them, so in essence, they were kind of stealing money from me. Um, so I've had periods of time where I've fought and where I've kind of given up, and theater was one of the things that I gave up. But when I got to journalism by accident, I realized I was really good at it, and it wasn't something anyone could take away, although they tried. And I was at CNN for 10 years, and they spent the entire 10 years telling me I couldn't be a journalist, and don't call myself that because I'm not one. Um, and my that is one of my biggest acts of rebellion, because I think I was just at that point tired. I was like, "Okay, you said I couldn't do theater. Now you're saying I can't do journalism, which there's literally no height requirement for that. All you need is your brain and to ask questions." And so I fought it, and I fought them, and then I realized I needed to leave there in order to really fight the fight. And once I left, life that was the biggest act of rebellion, was because they were like, "Well, I guess you're gonna get another assistant job. Good for you." Because that and now I'm got a grant from Ford to start the Disabled Journalists Association. I go into newsrooms that I've been in and worked in, and I'm training them how to do
Yes.
it.
So
So
good.
and
Aaron!
they have to come to me. Like, it's not optional anymore. It's like, "Oh, nope, she's the one that you go to for training on this, and you have to." It's very interesting to watch some people that I knew early on come back and be like, "Oh, could you help us?" "Sure, no problem."